Everyone is talking about AI automation right now, but let's be real for a second. There are so many automation tools in the market right now, and filtering them out for your specific task is an impossible task. So how do you actually choose the right tool? In this video, the focus is on 5 AI automation platforms people are actually using in 2026. It includes Zapier, Make, N8N, Microsoft Power Automate, and UiPath. Just a clear breakdown of what each one really does, how much it actually costs, which includes the free plans, the AI features that genuinely matter, and most importantly, when to use each one and when not to. If choosing the right tool has been confusing, this will make it simple. So let's get started. At number 1, we have Zapier, the easiest way to connect everything with AI mixed in it. Zapier is the king of connecting 7,000 to 8,000 different apps. Think Gmail, Google Sheets, Notion, Slack, HubSpot, all your SaaS tools. You build what's called a Zap. So imagine this real workflow. A new lead emails you. Zapier built-in AI summarizes the important detail. It posts the summary to your team Slack channel, logs everything in your Google Sheets, and creates a new page in Notion with the lead detail. All automatic. One Zap, done. They have evolved way beyond the simple if-then that format. Now you get Zapier tables as well. Basically an Airtable for automation data. Zapier Forms and is where you can build little apps and crucial AI actions baked right into every workflow. Now talking about pricing, they have a free plan with 100 tasks per month. Perfect for 1 or 2 simple automations to test the waters. The professional plan is about $20 a month when billed annually, which is around 1,900 rupees in INR. That gets you unlimited zaps, multi-step logic, premium apps like HubSpot or even Salesforce, Webhook, and even all the AI features. Then they have team and enterprise tiers for collaborations and admin controls. Coming to the AI part, Zapier Copilot is included. You literally type an automation task and Copilot builds the entire workflow for you. Then there are AI actions built in ChatGPT style steps for summarizing emails, classifying leads, extracting data from forms. No separate API keys needed. And it also includes Zapier Agent, which are like AI teammates that can chain together multiple actions across your entire stack and even make decisions based on your data. Now, the important question is, when do you pick Zapier? You can pick it if you're from a non-technical background, use 5 or more SaaS tools, and you want it to be running in 10 minutes with templates that just work. At number 2, we have Make, which is a visual workflow for people who think in flowcharts. Make is a visual scenario builder. Instead of Zapier's linear step, you get canvas where you can drag modules and connect them. This makes complex logic obvious. Picture this. New form submission comes in. If it's a high-value lead, Make calls to AI score it and routes it to a sales team. If it's a low value, it kicks off nurture sequence. At the end of the week, it aggregates all the data into a report. The Canvas interface shows you exactly what's happening. This can be done using Make. Make is Zapier on steroids for data-heavy automations. You get routers for if, then, else trees, iterators to loop through arrays of data, aggregates to continue results, and it checks for triggers every 15 minutes even on a free plan versus Zapier's hourly limit. Talking about the price, free plan gives you 1,000 operations per month, actually usable for learning complex flows. Core plan is about $9 a month. You also have pay per operation, where each module that actually runs counts as one operation. Coming to the AI part, 400 plus AI app integrations. There are AI agents that you can reuse across different scenarios and native modules for text classification, summarization, sentiment analysis, all without writing code. Coming back to the question, when to use Make? Choose Make when Zapier starts feeling too rigid for your 10-step flows with lots of decision points. When you want to visually debug complex logic, or when you are doing agency work building client-specific scenarios. Skip it if you are a total beginner. Zapier has a gentle learning curve, or if you need to self-host. At number 3, we have N8N, which is open source for technical teams who hate vendor lock-in. Na10 is a node-based like Zapier and Make, but with massive difference. You get to run it on your own server for complete data control or use their cloud services. You build flows visually, but here's the power. You can drop straight into JavaScript or even Python instead of any node. If you need to transform data into where their native apps can't handle, write a code. Or want to version control your workflow? Use Git. A simple real-world example would be webhook receiving customer data. Inside N8N, the OpenAI node analyzes the input and classifies the intent. If it supports requests, a ticket is automatically created in Freshdesk. If it's a feature request, it gets logged in Linear and Product Manager is notified. Custom JavaScript can be used in between to transform the raw data into refined internal format. Most of the workflow remains visual, and code is only needed when more control or customization is required. Talking about pricing, self-hosted version has 14 days free trial for testing. Then starter plan is around 20 euros a month for 2,500 executions. The pro version is around 50 euros. Execution equals one node running. So complex flows cost more, but you control exactly what's happening. Coming to the AI part, it has native OpenAI and Anthropic nodes, LangChain integrations for agentic workflows, plus the HTTP request node means you can connect to literally any AI API on Earth. And since you can code inside nodes, you build exactly the agent behavior you need. Now, when do you choose N8N? Choose N8N when privacy and compliance matters, when you and your team are comfortable coding, or when you want long-term flexibility over short-term speed. Skip it if you have zero tolerance for any setup or learning curve. At number 4, we have Microsoft Power Automate, which is built for Office 365 addicts. If your company lives in Teams, SharePoint, Outlook, Excel, or even Dynamics 365, Power Automate is custom built for you. It's Microsoft low-code platform with 3 main types of flows. Cloud flows for API-based automation like Zapier, desktop RPA to automate Excel macros, or legacy desktop apps, and process mining to discover what you should automate in the first place. Talking about the prices, many Microsoft 365 licenses already include the basic flow and standard characters like Outlook and SharePoint. Apart from that, there is a 30-day free trial. The premium plan is around $15 per month, unlocks unlimited cloud flows, premium connectors, and attend RPA for desktop automation. Unattended RPA, where robots run 24/7 with someone logged in, gets expensive fast into enterprise territory. They also have a pay-as-you-go model via Azure. Coming to the AI part, it has AI that's genuinely smart. Copilot is Power Automate. You say, email me when we close the deals over $100K and it builds the complete workflow, then helps you debug it. AI Builder gives you low-code models for extracting data from the PDFs and invoice, object detection, prediction, all the credits bundled into a premium plan, plus deep integration with Azure AI services. You can choose Power Automate when you're already paying Microsoft, so it's effectively free automation when you have enterprise compliance requirements or when you need mixed clouds APIs with desktop RPAs. Skip it if you're not living in the Microsoft ecosystem. At number 5, we have UiPath, which is enterprise RPA for back office warriors. UiPath isn't connecting SaaS tools. It's built to automate SAP, mainframes, ERPs, desktop apps that don't have clean APIs, the messy reality of enterprise back office work. It's a full stack studio to design automations with both low code and code option, orchestrator to manage hundreds of robots across your organization, document understanding with AI to read invoices and contracts, and process mining that analyze your employee click streams to discover automation opportunities. Coming to the pricing part, there is a 60 days free trial. The basic version is about $25. Standard and Enterprise is a custom codes based on attended versus unattended robots. Studio license, orchestrator capacity, typically it will cost you around $10K to $1 million plus annually depending on the scale. Talking about the AI integrations, their document understanding now uses generative AI and gets 90% plus accuracy extracting data from messy invoices, multi-language contracts, handwritten forms with almost no training. Autopilot handles end-to-end process. They have ML model marketplace and deep process mining that shows you exactly where automation saves the most time. You can choose UiPath when you're doing enterprise back office automation in finance, APAR, HR, when you have legacy systems everywhere, or when 10 plus people need to be building and maintaining automations. Skip it if you're a small team focused on SaaS tools. So which one you will pick? Here's your decision matrix. If you just have SaaS tools and want simple, fast connections, start with Zapier's free plan. Need complex visual flows with branching logic? Makes free plan. Want open source with total control, self-host? Already paying Microsoft? Use Power Automate. Enterprise back office RPA at scale? That's UiPath's territory. And here's a pro move. 2 or 3 free plans this week. Set up the same workflow in Zapier, Make, and N8N. One will immediately feel right. Smash the like button if it's actually clear for you to use which AI automation tool. Subscribe to Simply Learn for more such content. Until next time, thank you and keep learning with Simply Learn.